Hello, I'm Cyndi Burnett, Creativity and Education Specialist.
And I'm Barney Saltzberg, children's book author, illustrator, and songwriter.
So today's skill is curiosity. Do you like to ask questions, Barney?
Why do you ask? I do ask questions a lot. Yeah, I do.
And do you find working with children, they have lots of questions?
I do, and I go to schools to visit as a visiting author. They have a wide range of questions, but always to the point that I can't answer all of them. But they want to know things about how old I am, if I'm rich, if I know famous people, if I'm famous, how long does it take to write a book, you know, all kinds of questions. And I think it's really important to ask questions, so I love answering them.
And Barney, when you go to adult groups, I know you work with a lot of adult groups as well, and do they have as many questions?
Not quite as many. I think adults, you get to a certain age where you're almost like embarrassed to ask questions, you know? And I'm always telling adults, because I can see sometimes they're embarrassed when the kids ask questions like, how old are you? And I feel like every question's fine. It's important to get information. So adults are a little more reserved, and they have a little different questions too, though, but not as many as kids.
So today we're going to practice asking questions and getting curious, because sometimes when we get curious about things, we can find solutions for other options. So for example, the other day I was composting with my daughter and we started taking apart a pizza box. And all I could think of was, why is there so much cardboard used to make a pizza box? Would there be another solution for using a pizza box? And I said, we need to come up with an invention for this. And that's how invention is created, is through asking good questions. So we're going to start today by asking questions about something that you're very familiar with. And I'm going to ask these questions to everyone that's watching, which is, what are all the questions you can ask about a pencil? Now, many of you use pencils every single day, and you probably don't ask any questions about your pencil. So that's why it's a great place to start. So we're going to give you 3 minutes to write as many questions as you can about a pencil. And when we come back, Barney will share his questions, and we'd love to hear what your questions are in the comments. Welcome back. Barney, how many questions did you come up with in the last 3 minutes?
I came up with 7 questions.
Excellent. Well, I'm sitting here with my 10 and almost 12-year-old, and we came up with about 12 questions. So let's share some of the questions we came up with. What did you come up with?
First question I had was, where does the name pencil come from?
Ooh. How much wood is in a pencil?
That's a good question. And then I said, how many words could you write with one pencil from the time it's a full size pencil gone?
How many trees were chopped down to create a pencil?
You have a big pencil. Why are most pencils kind of the yellowish orange?
What makes up the skin of the pencil, the outside?
Well, which my follow-up to that is, how do they get the lead to go inside there, inside the wood?
When was the first pencil made, and where was it made?
Can't make my Pennsylvania joke. Okay, I had a similar one, which was, who invented the pencil? What else?
What's the longest pencil, and how short can a pencil get and you can still use it?
Yeah, so you know how it gets when you get that tiny little thing and you're still hard to sharpen those. And how come the once you draw with a pencil, it stays on your paper and doesn't smear? It just sits there. I just don't know how that works.
So, how many questions did you come up with? We encourage you to come up with at least 5 to 10 questions, and maybe encourage your family and your friends to come up with questions with you. Leave in the comments some of the questions that you came up with, and let's compare them with others. Thanks so much for joining us today, and have a great day.